Thanks for staying with us. Now, porous borders, corruption and undesignated crossings pose a danger to the national security of the country. Terrorists, smugglers and human traffickers have exploited these weaknesses along the Kenya-Somalia border, leading to the stalling of the reopening of border points that were closed 12 years ago, costing the country billions of shillings in revenue. Tonight, our reporter Melita Oletenges interrogates the current state of the Kenya-Somalia border and the Kenya-Uganda border in light of the government's resolve to close illegal entry points and a new strategy in stemming terrorist smuggling and drug trafficking.
The war on terror has been on Kenya's security agenda for the past 2 decades. The battlefront and a much-needed fortification was securing the borders, the gateway into Kenyan soil. But there have been hurdles in recent moves by the Kenyan government and the Somalia government to open the border points, running into headwinds, following a series of attacks and arson by the Al-Shabaab militia, claiming dozens of lives.
We reviewed that decision based on an escalation of threats that we experienced. I would like to say this in a nutshell, for the comfort of the committee and for the comfort of the country. We will reopen the Kenya-Somali border. It will be opened. And we will defeat terrorists.
Kenya closed all its official border crossing points with Somalia in 2012 in a bid to stop incursions by the Al-Shabaab insurgents. Many questions arising on whether it is the right time to reopen the borders, despite the setback. The security docket maintains plans are in motion.
So there's a lot of community engagement that is currently going on. There's the improvement of the capacity of our security agencies, not just to collect information, but also to deter the acts of insecurity that we continue to experience from time to time.
While Kenya faces a terrorist threat in the north and smuggling of goods, the Kenya-Uganda border, on the other hand, has presented challenges on drug trafficking, transported on major highways for different destinations across the country and beyond. Sometimes consignments are nabbed by police officers, but sometimes the smugglers get lucky. Something had to be done. In March this year, the government closed illegal entry points along the Kenya-Uganda border, which stretches about 814 kilometers, due to soaring illegal brazen activities, including smuggling of drugs and other illegal things.
So you are talking about contraband, you're talking about human trafficking, and even in the sense of people coming in either as refugees into various camps. And the inability to know who is coming in, to know what is coming in or out of the country.
Since then, transporters of goods together with travelers are required to cross at the designated crossing points. Our spot check leads us to Luahaha in Bungoma County. Here, traffic has gone up as the crossing point was given as an alternative to Busia and Malaba crossing points. Hundreds of trucks cross here daily.
Shauri ya Malaba gari nyingi za export. Imebidi tuamulie tupite ya Luhaha. Kwa hivyo pia serikali pia ituangalie tusipate shida na mabarabara pia tutengezee barabara ilishaanza kuharibika ila Luhaha ile.
The idea here is to stem illegal activities. Tight security checks on the trucks using this route is a must at the border.
Sasa hii boda tangu ianze tujaiona hiyo matatizo ya mbuduki hizo. Tunaomba hizi gari zote zirudi hapo Luhaha, kazi iende sawa. Hata madriver wote wana complain hii boda wakifungua 24 hours. Serikali ya Kenya ilime hii barabara.
Malaba and Busia one-stop border posts are the main crossing points between Kenya and Uganda. The northern link to Uganda largely unexplored, but this is a game changer. The Swam one-stop border post, with construction almost complete in Kenya and Uganda, which is expected to ease pressure on Malaba and open up the northern corridor.
With the setup of this Swam, a one-stop border post, we are looking at enhancing our revenue collections, to the tune of 2 billion Kenya shillings every year. And really, that would be a big boost to the economy of Kenya.
SWAM is critical in the sense that it gives us a very good opportunity to address the traffic that is going to the northern part of Uganda, but also to South Sudan. Now, there's a huge infrastructure that the government has put in place in terms of the physical border point. The works is at 84% complete.
But there is a problem: limited space for development for the people living in SWAM on the Kenyan side.
Biashara nyingi tunaenda vifaa ng'ambo Uganda, na taksi yetu nyingi zinaenda kule ng'ambo. Tukisema kwanza kama wanaoenda kule kulala, tuseme mgeni amekuja mahali hapa, anakosa mahali analala, anakosa hoteli.
Businessmen have projected a turnaround in economic fortunes only if the government continues to tighten its grip and stop unscrupulous businessmen.
We do kind of a limited amount of trading with the Ugandans, yeah. But we're now officially opening up. We are very positive and confident that things are really going to improve in terms of trade between the two countries.
Challenges of security along Kenya's border still looms large, and border management policies remain critical in securing the borders and averting national security threats. Melita Oletenges, NTV.